Hi, it's Will from StormTheCastle.com, and this is a making of video where I show you the making of DragonSlayer 7 Castle. I had a lot of fun making that video if you've watched it. I'll have a link in the end if you haven't seen it. But I made some pretty complicated sets here. One 8-foot tall set in my living room, and just a lot of fun. So I'm going to show you how I made this and how to make a stop motion animation similar to this. There are 3 parts to this, to making an animation like this. First part is planning and storyboard. You really have to plan out. If you're going to do any kind of a complex stop motion animation or animation, you got to plan out your shots. You draw them all out. You don't have to be an artist, but this way you can figure out what views you're going to take, and what scenes you're going to shoot, and what camera angles you're going to have. Like here you go. Here's a close-up of when the DragonSlayer climbs in the window. See, so I understood that I would have to build a set so I could show this. And then once that was done, I did the planning of the buildings that I was going to make. Like here's the castle and the mountain. You see he looks up and he climbs up the mountain and the castle at the top. So I sketched that out first. So part 2 is building of the sets. So once I have all my planning done, my storyboard and my sketches for the sets, I could go ahead and build the sets. And here's the first set. When he first approaches the mountain, it's the whole mountain. It's I used foam board, inch-thick foam board, built it all up, had a lot of fun with that. And here it is almost done. I'm testing out some of my camera shots with my little animated miniature there, so I could get a sense for how I was going to shoot it. But some of those walkways, angled walkways, are actually wood, because that way I could drill and mount and secure his feet down, and you need to do that. So I couldn't have it all foam. But that was a really fun set to build. It took me a while to build it. Fun to shoot. Now here's the corridor scene, which is the pivotal, the most important scene actually, because this is where he's getting close to the dragon. So I built that out of 8-foot pieces of foam board. I built all the walls, both walls, the top and the bottom. I removed some of the wall, depending on what shots I needed. So you can see him sitting in the corridor there, because I wanted a good look down the corridor towards the red doorway. And here's another shot, just to give you a sense of it. That's the red doorway there. So doing something like this is a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but you gotta. Now let me talk about the third stage of this, is doing the actual animation. So once you've got your storyboard figured out and your camera angles, your set's built, then you can go ahead and start doing the animation, and that's what I did here. See, what I'm doing here is, I'm doing my shots step by step. I took 6 or 7 pictures per step, depending. So you move them just a little bit, you take your picture. You lift his leg a little bit in his step towards the next step, and you take a picture. 6 or 7 shots in a step is a little choppy, but I'm an amateur. But the professionals, do it a lot more complicated, a lot more pictures. But I can't spend that amount of time on this. But you can see there's a hole in the bottom of that. That's so I could reach my hand up there and move them. So and here's what it looks like when I was done shooting that particular sequence that I just showed you. Not too bad. So one more thing I just wanted to show you here. I'm setting him up. He's going to draw his sword and ready his shield, and before he faces the dragon. So that's the same thing. You move him a little bit. Now I'm taking a picture right now. Move him a little bit. Take another picture. Continue to do that. So that's how to make a stop motion animation, and that's how I made the DragonSlayer 7. Here's that scene. He looks around the doorway, then he prepares his sword and his shield. So lots more stuff on my website, StormTheCastle.com, and I have a link right here for you if you want to watch the actual animation that I made. Lots more coming, and more in this story. In the next episode, he will be facing the dragon, and that'll be a lot of fun. Lots more stuff on my website at StormTheCastle.com. Thanks for watching.